after working the mechanics of running, we really want to focus on the area around our hips and our pelvis. This is our power zone, the thing that powers all of our running movements. If these muscles are tight, what's going to happen is we're going to compensate with the lower back, and we're going to create torque at every step. So we really want to focus on mobilizing, stretching, and then doing some isolated strengthening drills to help to get our hips moving and active. What I'm going to show you here are two stretches for two key areas of the hips that get tight when we're sitting down during the day or just with inactivity. Our first stretch is what is called a hip flexion stretch. And what I'm doing here is I've got a pad. I'm going to elevate my back foot here in a step. What I want to think about doing is staying upright, leaning forward until I feel a stretch here in the down leg, twisting in just a little bit, and contracting my back butt cheek here. That's going to help to intensify the stretch. And I just want to hold this from anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds. You can switch sides afterwards. And then we would move into our second stretch, which is called a pigeon pose. We ripped this off from yoga, but it's a really, really good stretch, what's called the hip rotator muscle. So you're crossing the leg in front here. What I'm going to do is straighten the back leg out behind me. I'm just leaning down to help to intensify the stretch. You're going to feel this in the front hip here. And again, I'm holding from anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds on each side. Now once we get done with those stretches, immediately we want to go into what are called activation exercises. We want to wake up the muscles that are responsible for acting as shock absorbers during our run. So what we've got are two exercises here. We've got a single leg bridge. Right? What this is, again, running curls on one leg, so we're doing a single leg bridge. We're just holding, thinking 10-second holds here, just holding at the top, thinking about contracting the butt cheek and coming back down. Again, with this, I'm looking from anywhere from 5 to 10 reps, just one set. Immediately after that, we're going to move into what's called side lying leg raise. What I want you to think about here is getting very long. Again, tightening your abs, making sure you're only moving from the hip. A lot of times we'll see a side bending of the torso. Don't want that. Just want to get very long with it. Pause at the top for 1 or 2 seconds and come back down. This is a great sequence to incorporate really before your run or before strength training, but done on a daily basis. This is going to make a huge difference in terms of your ability to produce force during your run and just your overall mobility. And that's your second tip.